Lesson 7, delivery. Delivery is one of the more key components to doing comedy. Steve Martin talks about how delivery is as important, if not more important than the joke. You have to be able to deliver the joke in a way that will capture the audience's attention, capture their imagination. Ideally, you'd want to give something that kind of blindsides them. You don't want to have you don't want to have an ABC and people will know the punchline right after you say the setup. You want to be able to take them and move them to wherever you need to. Delivery is also really important, to just be able to get the idea out and get it in a way that people will actually respond to it and understand it and perhaps learn from it, hopefully, and whatever the case may be. Comedy may not care about teaching people, but ideally you'd want somebody to learn. You want somebody to take away the idea that you had and either grow on it or figure out a better way to think, maybe. Delivery is, you see a lot of comics that have really good jokes and you see comics that have really great delivery and the jokes are very simple. Stephen Wright comes to mind. You have very, very slow delivery, and then the joke kind of grows and expands, and it's an interesting, whereas Dave Attell is joke. The delivery is to give you the information in a way that's entertaining, at least for comedy, and something that's funny, interesting. A lot of things get balled into this because it's one thing to have the jokes, it's another thing to actually be able to give the jokes out in a way that people can actually understand them and hopefully laugh, in this case at least. Delivery also comes into play whether you're just doing public speaking in general, whether you're telling people how something really complicated and maybe even boring. If you can deliver that in a way that captures your audience, if you're in front of the audience, you're in control to begin with, but you can really lose that really quick. And whether or not that's important to you, that kind of determines whether or not the thing you're doing will sink or swim, basically. Personally, I haven't done any public speaking in a long time. Nobody cares what I think. Maybe you, if you're watching on YouTube, but not even that. Not many people watch these videos, which is a good thing in my opinion most of the time. But Steve Martin also points out that delivery can also make the joke what it is. He says there's not much of a difference between a good joke and a great joke. It's how you present the joke and what you do, like with your hands, or how you raise and lower your voice and whatnot. This is one of the things out of this grouping of classes that you can really take and use in many different things. It doesn't have to be comedy. It can be presentation for work, a presentation for just a group of people, trying to get people to persuade people. If you can actually get the material and give it to people in a way that they'll understand and they'll take to heart, you could probably not necessarily manipulate, that's a bad word, but make it so your point of view is heard and understood. That's what delivery boils down to. Giving the information in a way that can be understood, and in comedy case laugh, or in any other case at least understand. Understanding is the key to all of this. So that's lesson 7, and there are quite a few more lessons. I've been doing these as a weekend thing because I do the normal videos during the week, and these are good, not necessarily fillers, but they're good notes for me. If you guys like them, leave a thumbs up. If you don't like them, keep it to yourself. I don't care. But either way, thanks for watching.